Good.
I'm going to call the special voting meeting to order. And we do have to do the roll call again. I'm sorry, Mr. Scott.
Mrs. Bell.
Here.
Mrs. Godfrey.
Here.
Mrs. Leone.
Here.
Mr. Miller.
Here.
Mrs. Olson.
Here.
Mr. Scott here. Mr. Strobel.
Here.
Mrs. Thompson.
Here.
Mrs. Albright.
Here. Okay, so procedures for public participation, I don't see anybody new in here. They're the same, except for a special voting meeting, there is time at the beginning and end of the meeting, not after every section of the agenda to speak. So are there any... No, I have announcements. So there are agenda edits. They're listed in the agenda. There's an agenda edit to add under 3112 to add Carrie Armstrong to the list of retirements. Under 3122 to add Bethany Mamos. Is that, am I anywhere
Mamos.
close? Okay. Under resignations, under 3211, an agenda edit to add Joseph Scorboria. Okay, got close?
Yep.
Okay. As our new assistant principal, he's here in the audience. At the high school, and under 3A51 to add color guard instructor Heather Hadwin. I have one more agenda edit under consent items, I believe it should go. Is that correct?
Yes.
Under 2A4, from the committee of the whole discussion, I want to add a motion to approve funds for the Dania Boone Intermediate Center roof repair not to exceed $173,540 as presented to and recommended by the Facilities and Transportation Committee. You writing all that down, Bucky?
What? I want to take
We're adding a new item under consent items, 2A4, and I'll send you a picture of what I just said. Okay. All right. So moving on to presentations by the public on agenda items. Anybody have anything? All right, seeing none, moving on to consent items. 2A, 1 through 4 as amended. Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. Any comments, questions?
Julia?
Yeah.
Under number 1, it says that it's 40,888, and when you pull up the information here, there's only one for 21,000. Julia. There's only one exception.
Yeah.
And I can speak to that. The second page of that was missed when uploading it. The total cost together, page 2 of that has the other missing 19,000 or whatever difference between the 40,000 to 21,000 is.
Do you have a copy of it that we can get?
I don't know if I have it directly with me. I don't. It's in Kathy's office.
Okay.
This is labor, and this is materials.
Yes, it's a labor part of it.
I thought that we looked at this
We
at
did.
the last agenda.
We did. We looked at it.
All
and
right.
tabled it because we were verifying.
Yeah.
We were verifying that it was a CoStars. Once we verified it was a CoStars, the second document was missed in the upload.
All right.
And that price was also the lowest of the three CoStar bids. And it's a local company.
Yeah, it's right. So it's already attached to the agenda from the 26th as item 7V. Both pages are there,
Yeah.
and they add together to be 40,888.36. So anybody who wanted to check that could find it there. We will correct that on when we on the
This agenda.
the minutes. With that document available, do you have any problem with having us vote on that? Okay. Yeah, the 26th, it's V, it's 7V under number 2. Okay. Any other comments, questions, concerns? Thank you for pointing that out to me, Mr. Miller. It was you, right?
No.
Oh, it was you that pointed it out. Thank you, Ms. Leone. I'm sorry about that. Any other comments, questions, concerns before we vote? I just have to get back to the right page. Okay, Mr. Scott, if I could have a vote.
2A, and this is 1 through 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Mrs. Bell.
Yes.
Mrs. Godfrey.
Yes.
Mrs. Leone.
Yes.
Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Mr. Scott, yes. Mr. Strobel.
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson.
Yes.
Mrs. Olson.
Yes.
Mrs. Albright.
Yes.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Everybody.
All right. Okay, moving on to personnel. We've got 3A1 through 2 as amended. I think. Yes. I have a motion for that? Ms. Thompson and Ms. Bell. Comments, questions, concerns? We gonna get a vote?
Mrs. Bell.
Yes.
Mrs. Godfrey.
Yes.
Mrs. Leone.
Yes.
Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Mr. Scott, yes. Mr. Strobel.
Yes.
Mrs. Thompson.
Yes.
Mrs. Olson.
Yes.
And then Mrs. Albright.
Yes.
All you guys.
Okay, I have 2 things to say now that we've voted on that. Sometimes I'm reluctant to point out anybody specific on here because it makes me feel like if I didn't know somebody else directly and didn't have a nice word to say about them, I feel bad about it. But I did want to say a sad goodbye to Ms. Conti. She was both my children's first music teachers, along with Mrs. Bowman, and my son is a senior in college, and my daughter is a freshman in college, or going to be a freshman in college, and they still both are very involved in music. That's not something that they got from me and my husband. Neither one of us can carry a tune, let alone read music. So she was a very definitely an asset to this school district, and I am going to miss her. On a happier note, the other thing I wanted to say, I want to welcome Mr. Scorboria, who is here. Ms. Dombrowski is going to be moving down to the middle school next year, where she will have new and exciting challenges, and Mr. Scorborough will also have new and exciting challenges at the high school, joining a young but motivated team there. And I called you young, Mr. Spores. And I'm congratulations. All right, so that was it. Is there any public comment on any of the items, any other items today? I guess. Seeing none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Scott, do I have a second? Ms. Godfrey. All right, we are adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.